like what my daughter would say, satisfying. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys? Now, today I would like to share a little bit of unboxing. I seldom do unboxing, but let's see how this one goes. Okay. So, what I have here is a full box of coffee. Actually, it's not a full box. I only ordered a few, but I have no idea why they must give me such a big box. So, a little bit of backstory. Now, I love coffee, right? And the coffee I'm talking about is actually just simple black coffee. But we know that not all coffees are made equal, right? So, in the past, when I say I want to go for coffee, I will actually go for fake coffee. You know what fake coffee is, right? These are coffee in this large glass or cup, whatever it is. It's filled up, but the amount of coffee in it is just like that. So I call it fake coffee because most of these coffees are laden with extra calories, which is cool because I still have my frappuccinos, I still have my vanilla bean nitros, I still have them, but my everyday go-to beverage is just black coffee, and I love it. When I first started to drink black coffee, I was actually hating it, but it is an acquired taste, right? Because once you go black, you won't go back. Is that true? So anyway, my favorite machine that I use and the brand that I use to make actual good coffee is actually Dolce Gusto. Is that how you pronounce it? Dolce Gusto. Dolce Gusto. Dolce Gusto. And it's great. It's superb coffee. Let me just take. Okay. So they look like this here, and I think a lot of you know what it is, right? And how they look like. So they look like this in capsules. And you just put inside the machine, and in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, voila, beautiful black coffee. This one is Lungo Intenso. It's my favorite. And this one has got premium Arabica and Robusta beans. Robusta, whatever. Okay, so this is the machine that we use at home to make great coffee, right? I love it, but too bad this little buddy is down. So this is why I brought it to the office, and hopefully when I have the time, I will send it for servicing. And by the way, thank you, Kale, for telling me that this thing can be serviced and repaired, because if not, I'll just chuck it out and get a new one. Let's see what the repairman has to say. Okay, so anyway, just putting it aside. By the way, that machine has been with us for more than 3 years, I think. Yeah, more than 3 years. Not bad. Last few months, I used Citibank's points. The points that I got from my Citibank credit card. I bought a new machine. I bought a Nespresso machine. And Nespresso, of course, don't use this type of capsules. They use smaller ones. And I think everything is in here. So I ordered before 2:30, and by 6-7 o'clock they send it home, and it's free delivery above $70, I think. So let's get to it. Nah, one more time. Okay, so let's get to it. In this is firstly a box Nespresso. We've got the all-time favorites. Yeah. Here too, and of course this one. So what's in it? Let's open up. noise. Check it out. You see it? Yeah. So I've got a few different ones that I bought. This first one is, okay, please forgive me, I don't know how you pronounce these things. Khazar. It's got, I'm going to, we've got Darkan, Risterato. Can I just have simple Malay names? Kopi hitam pekat sangat, kopi dari Jawa, whatever. Easier names. And Vivo Lungo. Now this one is a bit naughty because this is not pure coffee, it's caramelized. Oh, I can't wait to try this one. Right. I like naughty coffees. And we got one more arpeggio. By the way, Roberto, can you please teach me how to pronounce these names? I don't know what. You know what they're right now. Okay, so I'm done with this. I'm gonna put it here. Oh, this thing is still here. Hello. And then we have our all-time favorites. Well, it's not my all-time favorites because I don't have a favorite yet. But as you can see from those few, there are actually a lot of different types of black coffee that we can enjoy, right? Okay, let's take a look. Oh, it's got 100 in here. Oh, by the way, each and every one of these, there's 10 capsules inside. I will open up later. I know that a lot of you enjoy coffee and there's a high chance that you have already seen what's inside, but it is my first time buying Nespresso. Before this, all I got were samples. So for this one, what do we have in here? 10 times Khazar, Ristretto, Arpeggio, Fortissimo, Lungo, Roma, Caramelito. I love caramel. But again, fake coffee, but it's okay. Levanto, Vanillo. Sounds sweet. Nicaragua and Voluto. So, there we go. All-time favorites. I also heard that it is actually very expensive to buy here compared to buy from Europe. So if you are going to Europe, please send me a DM, PM. I would like to kirim, okay? Or the Malay word is kirim, but it's basically ask you for help. If you can, get me some from there because I know it's much cheaper. And I think they have some free gifts also, in addition to the capsules that we buy. We get. Alright, so that's all my favorites. I'm going to keep this pretty, so I'm going to leave this big box inside the sleeve. Yeah. Nespresso. Okay. So this, I think it's just a box. It's a gift. It's a gift that they provide for all new members of the Nespresso Club. Come on. Nice. Classy. Ta-da! There's nothing inside. Oh, it's got all this different types of coffee that you can enjoy and most importantly buy. That's a good way to upsell. Give free tray which keeps on enticing you to buy more. It's okay. It's alright. I don't mind investing in coffee. Yeah, it's got different categories, right? So it's got coffee, master origin, there's espressos, there's intenso, there's lungo, decaffeinato, and the barista creations. There are some that need milk, and and I don't want that. So I don't really drink coffee with milk when I'm on my own because I'm in control. But when I go out, it's a totally different story. I love Starbucks. Who doesn't love Starbucks? Okay, so what's in this? Let's take a few. Let's open up more interesting one. The most fierce name, Khazar. Okay, so this is how they look. Can you see? Can you see? Yeah, it's quite tiny, right? Yeah, a little tiny. Let's compare with the Dolce Gusto one. So there you go. Yeah, and the thing I like more about the Nespresso is that the smell, the aroma of the coffee when it is, you know, ready, especially, it's so much more. I want to call it alluring. It's just calling to me to drink. Come on, drink me up, drink me up. Yes, Dolce Gusto have that also, but not so much, right? Let's start putting in coffee in here, the capsules. So, how is the best way to do it? Yeah, fast, right? Okay. Wow, this is quite, like what my daughter would say, satisfying. Alright. Can't wait to fill up the rest of it. This is Arabica. Oh, this is like only this. And this is black. Let's see, 1, 2, 5, 6 more. So, no, copy. And you go. Let's see, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the difference between Robusta and Arabica beans is that Arabica beans have less caffeine in their beans as compared to those of Robusta. But even though it has got less caffeine, the taste from Arabica beans are usually nicer. Arabica beans have smoother, sweeter taste, and it's got flavor notes of chocolates and even sugar. So the taste is so much nicer with the Arabica beans. For me personally, I like a bit of both because the Robusta beans are a little bitter and the Arabica beans are a little sweeter. So when you get some of these, you'll see that it's a mix of Arabica and Robusta beans. These beans are superior types of coffee beans which many people enjoy. And of course, me too. I'm spoiled, right? You know, coffee has got its health benefits. Of course, there are a few studies that show that coffee is not good, but there's a lot more studies that show that coffee is good as a beverage to assist us in regulating our hormones. Okay, so first of all, let's put all the technical things aside. When you drink black coffee, good black coffee, the one that's not roasted with sugar or anything like that, just pure black espresso, you're gonna get a per cup, right? And I know many people, I think I'm one of them, without coffee, we feel a little sluggish in the morning. So it helps in waking us up. Yeah. Now, some of us may say that, you know, we should not be too reliant on coffee. We shouldn't. We shouldn't be too reliant on coffee. So don't drink coffee every day if you find that it's a problem for you. Don't. You can drink some days, right? Yeah. And always limit your coffee, especially if you cannot take it. If you find that it's hard to sleep at night, always take your coffee before 2 p.m. or perhaps 1 p.m. Yeah, you know, there are those who can take coffee even after 4 or 5 p.m. One of my best friends, he can take coffee even before he sleep at night, 9 o'clock, and he can still sleep. So yeah, lucky him, right? We can also have decaf if we are worried that it will affect our sleep. Yeah, and it will still give you health benefits. Again, in moderation, drink mindfully, and you will reap health benefits. So what are the health benefits other than just helping you wake up? I always tell my clients that coffee is great as an appetite suppressant. Okay, it sounds like, whoa, suppressant. Okay, look at it this way. It is a great beverage to help you control your appetite, your cravings. Okay? So, give you an example. I have an immense and intense love for ice cream after every single meal. And when I find that I was eating a little bit too much, I told myself that I'm going to stop eating too much ice cream and I'm going to start replacing it with something else. So instead of having coffee like before my meals, I have it after my meals. And to replace coffee with dessert, it works wonders. Coffee also helps to release this hormone called peptide YY. It's in your gut, right? This peptide YY is peptide tyrosine. So when it releases this hormone, it helps regulate and suppresses the appetite. Now, for those of us who always have a high and big appetite, what we can do is we can try to integrate coffee as part of our program to help us control our food intake. Right? It's quite easy. So instead of going for supplements from these MLM companies, which basically just want you to keep on buying new stuff from them over and over again, why don't you eat normal food, organic food, real food instead of processed ones, and as and when drink coffee as a tool to help you in your fat loss journey. Yeah? For me, it is not a tool only. For me, I just love coffee. I just love it. Love coffee. So it helps a lot. And if you're wondering how much coffee do I take in, not much. It's between 1 to 3, that's it. I do limit the good things in life too, because if I take too much, I will have problems in the future and it will be very difficult for me to win off it, right? Like when my coffee machine is spoiled, what do I do? So as I told you just now, coffee also reduces ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone. So it helps in controlling your appetite. I mentioned also about decaf. So there are many studies that show that decaffeinated coffee also helps in controlling your ghrelin levels. So if you are concerned that caffeine will give you gas or will make you hyper, you can go for the decaf ones, right? You will not enjoy as much as I do with the real regular coffee, but it works. Yeah. But the thing is this, if you were to get one shot, like a lungo, an espresso shot in one of the coffee places, that's about $3.50, $4. But one of these capsules, when you do the math, it is only about 70 cents or 60-ish cents. So economically, it makes a lot of sense to get this, especially if you love coffee. Right? And the machine can last a long time. Like that machine just now that I showed you, lasted me for more than 3 years. So it's a well worth the investment, the price that you pay for these things. I'm not sponsored in any way by them. I just love the coffee from these two companies. I'm not surprised if they are from the same company. Check it out. It is actually Nestle. And Nestle, look at that. Product differentiation is one thing, line differentiation is one thing, but this, coming out with two different sets of coffee, different brands of coffee that seems to be competing with one another. Come on, Nestle. Okay lah, you got me. Anyway, thank you so much for bringing us great coffee at a good price. So that's it for now. It was good to unbox in front of a camera and share this with you. And if let's say you have any questions with regards to fat loss or getting a healthy and fitter body, feel free to shoot me a DM or PM, send me a text message. If I can help you out, I would love to do so. Yeah. So if you like this video, as usual, please kindly hit the like, comment, and share it. Yeah. Till next time, enjoy your coffee.